What's going on, everybody? Welcome to BTT Weekly. I'm Eric Yates from BehindTheThrills.com, and this guy's hungry. We are at Discovery Cove, Orlando, for a fresh look at, or a preview look. And Rachel almost got bombed. We're here for a look at an all-new attraction coming to SeaWorld San Antonio in 2014, a brand new free flight aviary that guests will be able to do all kinds of fun stuff with, like feed birds like I was just doing here. We're going to take a look around, we're going to check out all the birds, and we'll be back with some special guests to talk a lot more.
So we have about 8 different species of birds, and most of them you'll probably see in this aviary. We have close to about 80 birds just in this one room, like I mentioned, almost 300 within our full collection. So we have anywhere from sun pioneers to pigeons to crocos to cuckoos, and they just land all over the guest.
Chuck, Animal Ambassador of SeaWorld San Antonio. And Chuck, tell us a little bit about what's coming to SeaWorld San Antonio next year.
Well, you know, SeaWorld, we're all about allowing people to connect with animals, care for animals, and celebrate animals. You know, you're able to do that at our SeaWorld park. Last year we opened up Aquatica. People had the opportunity to do that. But new for 2014 in Aquatica in San Antonio, we're opening up an aviary. Now, there's several different ways to interact with the animals in the aviary area. You can float through, swim through, wade through, walk through. You can even sit in a pool and just watch the birds fly overhead. Eric, you can see the birds are flying overhead here. Opportunities to feed them.
Which we're trying to do now, but everybody's kind of full today.
They're kind of everywhere here, and that's the beauty of this aviary that's opening up. It's free flight. These animals, instead of us going to the animals will come to our guests. And so, again, an excellent opportunity for guests to get up close and personal with these beautiful animals.
I know, I keep looking around waiting for one to land.
I know, like, please, where they land.
Land on the head. So this, the aviary that you guys are building in SeaWorld San Antonio, we're actually at SeaWorld Orlando at their Discovery Cove park.
Yeah.
That aviary is going to be largely, I guess inspired is about the best word.
Yeah,
it's not going to be a duplicate.
It's not a duplicate, but it will be inspired by this. You know, if we have a great idea at one of our parks, why not share the wealth and bring it to some of our other parks? But in Texas, you know, we like to think we do things bigger and better, so we're going to try to add some new things that you won't be able to see anywhere unless you go to Aquatica in San Antonio.
And we've been talking all day about this. One of the coolest things that they're going to do here at Discovery Cove, they have Freshwater Oasis, which is a bunch of sunken chairs where you can just kind of wade into the pool, sit back, take a drink, and you guys are bringing that to SeaWorld.
We are indeed. Eric, it's as though you took your living room, you know, your couch, your easy chair, and instead of it being inside in your living room, it's going to be outside at Aquatica San Antonio in the water. You can be submerged, you can sit with your significant other, with your kids, have a refreshing beverage, and look up and see these beautiful animals flying over.
a trip through the aviary that's going to be opening up next year at SeaWorld San Antonio. And we showed you everything there is to do, food-wise, bird-wise, dry-wise. There's only one thing left, and that is, of course, the river. If I'm out of breath, it's because I've been swimming a lot, and I'm fat, so fat people can do this. I'm living proof, trust me. But we're about to enter the aviary through the Lazy River Park, and that's going to be one of the really cool things that you can do. You can go through the Lazy River and see the aviary, and it's going to look kind of like this. So go with us now as we take a cool trip through the aviary as seen by the Lazy River. Let's have fun. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We are actually sitting in Freshwater Oasis, chilling out in the nice sunken chairs, having a drink, and how cool is this job, right? Aquatica San Antonio is going to have this exact same setup where you're going to have sunken chairs, you're going to be able to kick back, look at all the birds as you enjoy a drink and just have fun. And that's going to about wrap it up for us this week. Thanks so much for hanging out. And make sure you subscribe, of course, on the little button somewhere around here. Check us out on Facebook.com/BehindThrills. Follow us on Twitter @BehindThrills. Every day at BehindTheThrills.com for all the coolest, greatest updates. And until next time.